Let me make sure it's all good. All right. All right, bet. Okay. Was good, y'all. Was good. Let's talk about it. I've been gone for 2 days. I know I messed up, but we gonna finish the month off correct. I was missing for 2 days, but we gonna finish the month off correct. Lady P says she's so wishy-washy. Hey, Lady PC, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting that like. But yeah, she's definitely wishy-washy. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. All right. So salute to everybody around the world, man. Whoever tuning in, I hope y'all had a good day, good afternoon, a good night, wherever you at in the world. Everybody, different time zones. If you had to work, I hope it was a good day. If you had a field day, I hope it was a good day. If you had to run errands or work a half day, whatever. You was a parent, you had to do your parent duties and work. Hey, I hope that was a good time too. Whatever you had in the world, I hope today was a cool, productive day and not so stressful. All right. Now, let's make sure everything is good before we get to this, before we get to it. All right, let's make sure everything is good. Let's make sure the audio visual is good. Hold on just a moment. Make sure the audio visual is good. Hold on just a moment. Okay, audio visual looking good right now. All right, so same thing going on when it comes to Shedeur, y'all. It's the same song and dance. I don't know why these individuals are so they're so focused on not telling the truth about Shedeur and his ability to be a good quarterback, right? I don't understand it. Look, if Dylan, like we said in the beginning, like I always said in the beginning, if you like Dylan Gabriel, I'm cool with that. If you think Dylan Gabriel is better than Shedeur, I'm cool with that. But you don't need to lie and say Dylan Gabriel is a miles ahead of Shedeur. That everybody else is progressing, but Shedeur is not. I don't see that much progress in Shedeur. Wait, what? Mary Kay said yesterday that she don't see any progress from Shedeur that he should be number two. What? All this time he ain't improved. I don't really see no. I don't really see no. We gonna play the video. We gonna play the video. You know how we do it. How can you sit there and call him the most accurate quarterback on the team, but say he don't got everything else? So Shedeur only got he only got accuracy. He don't got nothing else. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. It's at what point does Mary Kay? At what point is she going to actually tell the truth, man? How much money is she getting paid? How much money is Mary Kay Cabot being paid to just lie after month? Now, I don't see no real improvement over Dylan Gabriel. Man, we seen Dylan Gabriel start 2 games. He started 2 games, ma'am. Ma'am, listen to us, Mary Kay. He already started 2 games. And we already know Shedeur can do better than that anyway. Shedeur preseason game is better than his 2 starting games. Shedeur preseason game is better than his 2 starting games back to back, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you got against Shedeur, man? Ma'am, what do you have against Shedeur? I really don't understand this. I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't understand why she got to keep Shedeur in her mouth. She will always want to interview Shedeur, and she always want to like do backhand compliments, all of that. Why can't you just go to Dylan Gabriel? Why she just can't go to Dylan Gabriel? You like Dylan Gabriel so much you don't want to interview him every day? Why? You don't want to write articles on him all the time? Why is Shedeur is the one you always want to do interviews and articles on more than anybody? I don't understand you. I'm sorry. They have this fetish with Shedeur and then they just disrespect him. Not everybody, but Mary Kay, she want to get interviews and then do backhanded compliments and oh yeah, he just not ready, man. And anybody can run the Browns offense, man. Anybody can run the Browns offense, bro. Anybody. Handoff, dink and dunk. Handoff, dink and dunk. Every now and then, 10 yards, 12 yards. Anybody can run that. I'm sorry. I don't know why you think this supercomputer. Why is he so processing so low in the game then? Huh? Well, he needs better. No, no, man. If he's a supercomputer, he can galvanize the team, right? If he's so much of a supercomputer, how come he can't galvanize the team or at least the offense? Forget the defense. Why he can't galvanize the offense? Get him in a huddle, cuss him out. Hey, why you keep dropping the ball, man? Why you keep dropping the ball? Shedeur was doing that in college. Hello? Shedeur would get on the receivers for dropping the ball. Hello? Come on, man. Catch the ball, man. What you doing, man? And they respect it because he's the leader. How come Dylan Gabriel can't do the same thing? Jared Judy, why you always dropping the ball, man? Come on, man, pick it up. What's wrong with you? Hey, such and such, catch the ball, man. What you doing? Why he ain't doing that? Come on, Mary Kay. Hey, there's no way you wake up every day, look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm gonna lie on Shedeur. He ain't never doing better. First of all, ma'am, his daddy name is Deion Sanders. Ain't no way his son ain't progressed in no damn 6, 7 months. That's a damn lie. Ain't no way somebody who got 50% came out of Deion and into his mother ain't progressed in those 6 or 7 months. Just a total lie. That's just a lies, bro. That's just total lies. This woman right here is sick in the head. She is sick, bro. This lady is really sick. And I almost want to say the R word. I almost want to attach the R word to her name. Am I tripping? I almost want to attach the R word to Mary Kay Cabot, to that lady Dee Dee. She another one. That lady Dee Dee is another one. Nah, I just can't see. I can't see Shedeur being number two. They should have put Zappy in. She another one. And then you got Tony Grassi. Yeah, man. It's like I almost want to put the R word next to their name. I'm sorry, y'all. Am I tripping? Because ain't no way those three men and women, two men and one man, wake up every day and act like what Dylan Gabriel has gave you in real live games, that Shedeur can't duplicate it or be better than that. Y'all hear that? Ain't no way Mary Kay Cabot, that lady Dee Dee, and Tony Grassi wake up after seeing Dylan Gabriel 2 starts and say that Shedeur can't duplicate it or do better than that. Ain't no way. That ain't no way they ain't saying that. Nah, I just don't see it. They doing all this. Well, Dylan Gabriel need help. Well, man, wait. He need help. What you mean, Dylan Gabriel need help? What you mean? Well, he need help now, y'all. It's everybody else. He doing the best he can. He just wait. Hold on now. When Shedeur played with the Rams, y'all didn't say that. Shedeur needed a lot of help with the Rams. Y'all just laughed. He got a lot. We try to tell y'all he got more learning to do. We try to tell y'all. So when it happened to Dylan Gabriel, it's not no laughing to say he got learning to do. How come Dylan Gabriel never have more learning to do, y'all? How come? They never say Dylan Gabriel got more learning to do. It's everybody else that need to step it up except him. Come on, man. Nah, bro. These people are really fixated on saying Shedeur is so behind. Then you got this other guy. You got a couple guys on the Browns media saying the same thing. Yeah, he needs to sit back and learn behind Dylan Gabriel. And do what? What are you gonna learn? What is Shedeur gonna learn sitting behind Dylan Gabriel, y'all? What are you gonna learn? What? That he already know. He already know how to hand off and do dink and dunk. He already know how to do that already. He know how to do all that already. What he gonna learn? What is Shedeur gonna learn to sit behind Dylan Gabriel, y'all? Not a damn thing, bro. And I don't know why these people like Mary Kay Cabot just don't want to admit, you know what? We was wrong, man. We was wrong. Because if you're a supercomputer, right, you're gonna be a leader. People who are super superior, they are leaders in their own right. They're gonna become leaders. How come he don't look like he don't? How come they don't galvanize to him? They don't want to pick it up for him. Well, how come? How come? if he's this supercomputer type of guy. He just processes better than Shedeur. Shedeur just more accurate. Man, come on, man. What type of world we live in, man? What type of world we live in where they say processing is better than accuracy? Well, in order to be accurate, you still have to don't you got to process to be accurate? Wait, hold on. Am I tripping? She said Dylan Gabriel process is better than Shedeur's, and Shedeur accuracy is better. Don't you got to process to even to be accurate? Don't you have to process even to be accurate? You have to have a lot of focus. Scan, get the ball out, hit your target. Scan, hit the ball, target. Scan, hit it, target. Don't you got to process? Okay, and go. I mean, we seen the drills. You got to be able to process to be able to hit somebody in the perfect spot or hit them while they running. You got to process that. You have to go over and over. Hey, maybe I'm tripping, man. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe K. Cabot really believed that Shedeur is still behind Dylan Gabriel, still at this moment, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I don't understand how they can wake up every day and put Dylan Gabriel over Shedeur, even after the two starts. That even after the two starts, they still believe that. Ah, man, he needs to sit. Zappy, we should have put Zappy in there. This woman said the reason why Dylan Gabriel had to sit there and take the beating because Shedeur was not ready to back him up. They promoted Shedeur too early. That lady really said that. They promoted Shedeur too early. They should have put Zappy, and then Zappy could have went in there and helped Dylan, take some of the beating. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, man. Here, let's get to the video. Let's see some of the video, man. Hold on. Let's get some of the video, man. This is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, let's go start following us. But what can you do? All right, hold on, y'all. I think it was at 11. Let me see.
Here as offensive coordinator of the Cleveland Browns. If the Browns had some really healthy tackles,
hold on.
Okay, so I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to anybody who was injuries yet. I have checked into some of them, but no definitive word yet. David Njoku is. What did you think? Well, first of all, you were going against a very well-rested Pittsburgh
hold on.
lineup, and then finally, ultimately, out of the game in the fourth quarter.
Hold on, y'all.
So, he's big for them in terms of chipping and picking up blitzes and all the kind of blocking stuff that he does. It's rookie quarterback.
All right. She's talking about Dylan Gabriel last Sunday. Let's see how she talks about Dylan Gabriel last Sunday against the Steelers. Let's watch.
For breakfast, he's now 27-6 against rookie quarterback. So even if you had a really good supporting cast and a healthy offensive line, it's going to be really tough to go into Pittsburgh in that hostile environment and try to win a football game. But they just went after him. They went after him, and then the other thing that they decided to do was completely take Quinshon out of the football game. If you do that, your rookie is not going to be supported very well. Still, having to pass.
Okay, so right there she said, well, that team is a good defense, so it's very hard to go in there with a rookie. It's very hard. Okay, I have a problem with that, right? He's a rookie going against a pretty nice defense. Okay, whatever, right? He's like, oh, when they took away the running game, that's really not going to help. Wait, man, wait. Since they took away the running game, right? And so what they got to do with his passing? Because you said he can process. So if they take away the running, he should be able to process. Okay, we got to do this, and this, right? Because quarterbacks can call audibles. Quarterbacks can call audibles, Mary Kay. So how come he wasn't doing that? I'm just saying, If he's processing that the way you say he can read defenses better than Shedeur, then when it was taken away to running, how come he wasn't calling certain plays for the receivers to get open? Or at least to try to get open. How come he followed whatever the coach said he followed? But he should be able to call audibles and do check and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. I see what they doing. They stay stacking the box. Let's do this. He ain't do that. He ain't do that. So what happened to all that processing and can read defense better than Shedeur, got more experience? How come he didn't switch up the plays to help? Because he knew they was stacking the box to stop the run. So how come he ain't called some audibles then? Why he ain't do that? I don't get it.
To 52 times, that's a disaster. That's why I advocated heading into the weekend, that they should let Bailey Zappi be the number 2. You could have thrown Bailey Zappi into that game and into the fourth quarter and let him try to navigate of a game.
Y'all hear that? Yeah, we gonna run it back. Y'all hear that? That's why I told y'all to put Zappi in there. He could have got in there and navigated the offense. You think Zappi? You believe you don't like Shedeur that much? You want Zappi to go in there? So you want Zappi to go in there, but you don't want Shedeur to go in there because you still believe that he's just slow. This dumb old kid, this slow kid. Been in there. He been in the system for like 6 months, and he's just slow as hell. You want us still to believe that story, and that's his daddy? We ain't believing that story no more, baby. We ain't believing that story no more. That he just some slow ass kid who just can't catch. So let's put Zappy in there. No, no. Mm-mm. And I can't wait till Shedeur get his turn. I just can't wait. I can't wait. Let's run it back. She really believes Zappy better than Shedeur, man.
You could have thrown Bailey Zappi into that game, and
Hold on.
That's a disaster. That's why I advocated heading into the weekend that they should let Bailey Zappi be the number 2. You could have thrown Bailey Zappi into that game and into the fourth quarter and let him try to navigate of a game. But they couldn't do that with Shedeur. And I think that was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. They rushed Shedeur into being the number 2 in a game that he probably absolutely would have had no business being in right now. So didn't love that idea. But Dylan, he was under so much.
You do know Tony said he wasn't trying to put Shedeur in there anyway, right? You do know Tony in the presser said I wasn't trying to put Shedeur in there anyway. You do know he said that, right? You do know he said that, right? So I don't even know why you made this video after Kevin already said, I wasn't trying to put him in there anyway. So what makes you think if he wasn't going to put Shedeur in there, what makes you think he was going to put Zappy in there? What makes you think that? What makes you think he was ready to put Zappy in there? What makes you think that? If he already said he's not going to put he was never thinking about putting Shedeur there. Because they asked him, hey, man, why you ain't give Shedeur some reps? You weren't thinking about it? Nah, I wasn't thinking about putting no Shedeur in there. I wanted Dylan Gabriel to get it, the whole thing. So why, if Shedeur didn't have a chance, what makes you think Zappy had a chance? This lady really disliked Shedeur that much. She wanted to put Zappy in there. And what she keeps saying, the experience. Well, all that experience don't look that good, do it? All of your boy 8 years of college or 6 years, whatever, how many years in college, ain't looking good in his first 2 starts. And why is that? What happened? Huh? Talk about why the 2 starts is not looking good for the supercomputer. Come on, man. She don't want to talk about it. She want to dance around, blame everybody. Well, Shedeur this, should not do it. Zappy should be in there. Everybody else. Nah. Talk about them sacks. Let's talk about all them sacks, baby. He had 6 sacks, baby. 6. He got sacked 6 times or 5 times. Talk about it. Come on, Mary Kay. Get up there and talk about holding the ball too long and almost had 6 interceptions. Why she not bringing up those almost 6 interceptions? This man threw the ball and should have had at least 5 or 6 interceptions. They dropped them all. They dropped all of them. She don't want to talk about it. It's everybody else's fault. Dylan Gabriel didn't do his best because of everybody else. That's basically her storyline, y'all. Dylan Gabriel didn't do good because of everybody else. It's sad out here, man. Tick tock, tick tock. It's coming. It's coming. See, they losing their mind. Tick tock. Hey, Sunday. Hey, I don't care what happened on Sunday. They still want to see Shedeur. It don't matter. I don't care what happened on Sunday. He better do good on Sunday, but I don't care what happened because Shedeur time is coming, and I bet you it looked better than that. Shedeur gonna look way electrifying than this, way better than this. Watch, we already know. He already showed it already. It's all boring. All Dylan Gabriel starting quarterback. That's how everybody look. Y'all, have y'all watched? Go watch the stands, y'all. Go watch the stands. Go watch the stands. It's all they like. They do their little cheering, but it's not electrifying. It's not the same. Wait till Shedeur get to start at home. Wait till Shedeur get to start at home. You just wait. Oh, you just wait till Shedeur get to start at home. It's gonna be crazy than a mo- Hey, they really are sick in the stomach because they know that the fans want Shedeur. They don't. The fans want him. And they trying to fight it all this time. The fans don't care about none of that no more. They have seen enough. They seen 2 games of the supercomputer and they said, we cool on that shit, bro. We cool on that supercomputer, man. Put our boy in, man. Let's see what he got. No, man. It'd be wrong to pull Dylan Gabriel in 2 games. Man, it'd be wrong. Would it really though? Because you already hyped him up. Y'all hyped Dylan Gabriel up to be this overall top pick, right? Top quarterback and everything. Come to find out, it's not what y'all said. Just say, damn, we was wrong. Say, we was wrong by Dylan Gabriel. He's a good game manager. He's a good game manager quarterback, but he's not what we thought. It's okay. Just say it. Nah, man, Shedeur need more time. So that's their way of trying to buy time, y'all. They're on borrowed time right now. All of Dylan Gabriel fans is on borrowed time. Tick tock. They know it. They on borrowed time. Our boy made it up to number 2. They on borrowed time. Nah, man, he need more. He put Zappy in there. They call it for anybody. Put Zappy in there. Deshaun Watson, come on back. Look, this is how crazy it is, y'all. They want Zappy and they want Deshaun Watson to come back. That's how much they don't want Shedeur to play in the game. Please, Zappy or Deshaun Watson, you gonna be back in 3 weeks? Should Deshaun Watson be cleared in 3 weeks? Bro, this is crazy, man. They want Deshaun Watson back, so Shedeur can't get in there. Yo, hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. Hey, I don't have to work tomorrow, baby. We gonna be here for a while. I ain't gotta work tomorrow. I already missed 2 days, and we ain't gotta work tomorrow. We gonna be here for a while. I hope you got your popcorn. I hope you got your water, your drink, whatever. I got some water right here. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some drinks, whatever you like to snack on. We gonna be here for a while, okay? Okay. Let me see. What up, Tyler H Town? Tyler H Town says Cleveland Browns football organization is clown show. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. These people are ridiculous, bro. These people are ridiculous. If we would have known that they was this bad, we would have not. We would have not. In the beginning, we would have said, "Oh no, Shedeur, no, go undrafted." If we would have known they is this bad, we would have hoped. We'd be like, no, Shedeur, go undrafted. We would have told Shedeur to go undrafted. Go undrafted, bro. Don't go here. Don't go here, bro. Do not go here. If we would have known it was this bad, like they are really this incompetent, like all the way around. If we would have knew that, hey, Shedeur, go undrafted, bro. Go undrafted. This stuff right here is crazy. Tyler says, Dylan Gabriel is trash NFL quarterback. Well, I'm not gonna call him trash, but I think he's pretty good. I'm not gonna call him trash. If you believe he's trash, I respect it. Hit the likes up, share button, subscribe button. If you believe he's trash, I respect it, brother. But I'm not gonna call him that. I think he can be a good backup, especially in the right team. He definitely can be a good backup. He can even start for the right team, the right system. He can even start for the right system. You know what I'm saying? He could. He could start for the right system. But no, this ain't it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Some quarterbacks they need everything to set up for them to win, and some quarterbacks they only need the bare minimum. Some quarterbacks they need everything set perfectly good for them to win and look great. Some quarterbacks they just need the bare minimum. Just give me the bare minimum. Watch this, right? So everybody different, but I do believe he's a good quarterback, right? I do believe he's a good quarterback, but I know it's only been 2 games. But if Shedeur, let's swap out Shedeur right now. If Shedeur was Dylan Gabriel, what would they be saying? Huh? If let me see, hold on. Somebody want to get at it. I don't know. I hope this ain't no troll. Don't be trolling now. Don't be trolling us. Let's see what's up. How you doing?
All right.
Okay. You want to speak on the topic?
Mm-mm.
So you just want to come up here and do what?
I probably pressed the wrong thing.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. I was like, huh? I ain't never seen that before. Oh, you
Me
pressed the wrong
neither.
button?
I just pressed the button and it just brought me on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the go loud, but I don't even know how to get you out of here. How you do that?
Me neither. Let me see. No.
It's got to be some type of X button. Let
Let's
me
see.
see.
There. No, that's not it.
Oh,
There you go.
you got it. Okay. All right. Yo. What up, Adam? Adam, like Adam. Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam. Hey. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right. I didn't even know y'all can do that. I thought I had to pick a link. I thought I had to put a link out there for y'all to put in. So, hey, if anybody out there who want to join the live and we want to talk, hey, go ahead, feel free. I didn't know you could do that. I thought I had to put a link out there. Salute to her, man. Salute to her. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Hold on, y'all. Salute to her, though. Latest razor developed by Gillette, a super sharp and portable razor. Hey, Adam out there tripping.
Under so much duress and he was under siege that I think it's hard to be precise in your passing
Hold on,
game
let's go
in
back.
those situations.
Let's go back.
Into being the number 2 in a game that he
Let's go back.
had a really good supporting cast and a healthy offensive line. It's going to be really tough to go into Pittsburgh in that hostile environment and try to win a football game. But they just went after him. They went after him, and then the other thing that they decided to do was completely take Quinshon out of the football game. If you do that, your rookie is not going to be supported very well. Still, having to pass it 52 times, that's a disaster. That's why I advocated heading into the weekend, that they should let Bailey Zappi be the number 2. You could have thrown Bailey Zappi into that game and into the fourth quarter and let him try to navigate of a game. But they couldn't do that with Shedeur. And I think that was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. They rushed Shedeur into being the number 2 in a game that he probably absolutely would have had no business being in right now. So didn't love that idea. But Dylan, he was under so much duress and he was under siege that I think it's hard to be precise in your passing game in those situations.
Excuse me? Dylan was so much under duress and under siege, it's hard for him to process. No, ma'am. You said he was a processor. It don't matter how much pressure he under. The more pressure, the better he processed. Nuh-uh. Y'all hear that? It was just so much under pressure he couldn't process right. You called him a supercomputer. You mean a supercomputer is worse under pressure? I ain't never seen that before. Hey, you ever seen that? Something that's supposed to be the top notch fold under pressure? I ain't never seen that before. I never seen that before. Something that was built or somebody who's supposed to be IQ is fumbling under pressure? Nah, I ain't never seen that, bro. I ain't never seen that.
But I have concerns about the red zone accuracy. There's just not enough good things going on in the red zone right now. And they have to take a really good, unflinching look at that and figure that out. If the problems that happened in the red zone were largely because he wasn't able to get the ball there on time or accurately enough, then they've got to think about what they're doing there. So it's a tough call. It's a tough call right now because they don't really have anybody else to go to try to help solve this problem.
She said they ain't got nobody else to go to, y'all, to solve this problem from the quarterback and on. Hey, man, I'm just saying. This is Mary Kate, y'all. She's saying the team ain't that good. So that's why Dylan Gabriel looked like that. It's everybody else's fault. And since he's under pressure, he can't process right. If you say somebody is a human processor, human supercomputer, then under pressure, he should definitely be able to process. Definitely. So you just killed your own argument that you've been doing all these months. Just killed it. Just killed it. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Not do that. Just gonna do that after a while. We should have known. We should have known. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You gotta get to the ad. Get over the ads.
Try to help solve this problem.
Thanks. Go ahead. Just really quickly, since Shedeur, you mentioned Shedeur being the backup quarterback number 2. What have you seen from Shedeur in his demeanor or his process since being named backup quarterback? And what do you think, is the difference, or have you seen a difference from him being a number 3 emergency quarterback to what you've seen in a couple of days of him being the backup?
I haven't really seen anything different per se, but what I do see every single day in practice when he is throwing routes on sort of the 2-spot field over there to most of his backup guys, what I do see and what I have seen from day one, and I tweeted this out the other day, and it just sent people into some kind of a tizzy over this, and all I was trying to say is, right, like, I said the backup quarterback has elite accuracy, and he does. That was, and is his superpower in this competition. And when I say superpower, I use that term lightly. Each one of these guys had a couple of strengths or one big strength in the 4-way competition, and Shedeur's is his accuracy. And so I made that point the other day because it's not something that you can necessarily teach, or if you can teach it, you can't teach it quickly. You can learn it over time and you can get more accurate, but he comes into the NFL with a nice, natural, and elite accuracy, and I think that will serve him well. But you have to have everything else too. You have to be able to know what you're looking at. You have to be able to read those defenses. You have to be able to get out of the way. You can't be retreating. So that's not going to get you where you need to go, but it is a nice trait to have, and that's the only point that I was trying to make there. And that's what I see. That's what I see in practice, and I have for a long time. I mean, if a guy can be in the end zone and he can be tightly covered, and Shedeur can fit the ball in there really, really well. And you guys will see that when he gets a chance to play. But he would have to be able to have the time to be able to do that. And I don't know if that exists right now.
I don't know.
Y'all hear that? You gotta have everything else, but he do got everything else. He has everything else. You don't want to admit it. He just got the accuracy, and that's it. But you need the time. Man, we already know this. We already watched him play for years. We already know what he can do. We already know what he can do. Well, you need the time. We already know about that too. The problem is you don't want to tell the truth about Dylan Gabriel, bro. You don't want to admit that Dylan Gabriel was just not what you made him out to be. That's it. They don't leave Shedeur alone. Stop talking about he ain't ready. He ain't ready. Or he just accuracy and that's it. You gotta be able to read the defenses. He's pretty good at reading defense, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man. This lady need to stop, man. This lady need to stop. This lady need to stop. Somebody need to, call her and say, yo, can you lay off Shedeur for like 2 weeks? Can you not talk about Shedeur for 2 weeks? Can you live your life and talk about somebody else for 2 weeks? Good Lord, Dylan Gabriel is the starting quarterback, and you still talk about Shedeur more than Dylan Gabriel, and that is your guy. What type of reporter are you to not report on your guy more and less than Shedeur? What type of reporter are you? I don't know, y'all. Somebody need to go help her, y'all. Somebody need to help Mary Kay write about something else. There's so many players on the team she can write about. There's so many other things she can like make a story out of, including the Browns organization. And she like, nah, I want to go up to Shedeur. I mean, Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel play for the same team. How does he have more interviews than Dylan Gabriel? Most of them said Dylan Gabriel is better. He's a supercomputer. He deserved all of this. So why does Shedeur have more interviews than Dylan Gabriel? Some See what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Go to the number one guy. Even when Flacco was number one, still Shedeur got more interviews than Flacco. So Flacco is the number one quarterback. Leave this guy alone. They can't do it. Hey, what you think about this? Hey, what you think about this? Hey, what about this? Hey, what about this? Hey, what about this? Bruh, these people are ahead of me. How come y'all keep talking to me? Go talk to them. And Shedeur don't mind doing an interview, but it's like, why y'all not talking to the number 1, 2 quarterbacks? Why you keep talking to Shedeur more than everybody else? They talk to Shedeur more than Myles Garrett. And he's supposed to be the face of the team. He got more solo interviews than Myles Garrett. Like what type of world is that y'all want Shedeur? So, y'all gonna talk, not everybody, but y'all gonna talk bad about him, say he ain't good, but you want his opinion on everything. You know how crazy that is? They say a person ain't good after 5 months, he still can't catch up, knowing that it's a lie. But you know what? I still want to get your views on certain things. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all know better than this. Y'all know what's going on. So yeah, Mary Kay on that bull crap, bro. Mary Kay is on that bull crap, and she need to go sit down somewhere. She need to go figure out uh another story, a headline more than Shedeur. I don't know why I don't know why she like talking about Shedeur so much. I mean, I do know why. I do know why. Yes, I do. I do know why, man. I know why they keep talking about the guy like that. All right, y'all. Hold on. Hola. Oh yeah, let me put that in there too when I make my video. All right, here goes Shedeur working right here. Look at this. Hold on, y'all. Saeed, what up, Saeed? Mary, he call it Mary 3Ks. Mary 3K all over the place. Hey, Saeed, she just can't stop, man. This lady cannot live her. She can't go 1 week without talking about our boy. Not 1 week. She can't do 1 week without talking about Shedeur. Hey, Saeed, she all over the place, man. Cause she already know. Hey, Saeed, she know. Once he get in there, tick tock, it's over. It's over with. No more Dylan. Hey, and I ain't got nothing wrong with Dylan. I ain't got nothing wrong. I ain't got no gripes to get Dylan. But we already know what time it is. We already know what the fans want it. The team, even you know the team want it too. Y'all do know the team want to play with Shedeur, dog. Like you can see it, bro. Y'all can see it. They're tired of this. They're tired of this mediocre bull crap. They know Shedeur give them the best chance, and they want to see it. 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 But they go, our boy working again. Shedeur still working like he do it all other time. Uh, uh, uh. Ooh, all the time. All the time, y'all. Ain't nothing changed. Same work ethic. Every level, same work ethic. Every level, y'all, same work ethic. So what they gonna say? Every level, same work ethic. He says all this hate is to someone who can help the team. Hey, Saeed, G. Bush showed the history of Mary Kate and Tony. They've been doing this. They've been doing this to a lot of quarterbacks. If they don't like you, they're gonna do this campaign on you. Shout out to G. Bush. I think about a month and a half ago, G. Bush went on the barbershop. You know, he got the barbershop show on his page, G. Bush. He showed the history of Tony and Mary way back then with I forgot the other quarterback, but what's that one quarterback? They came from Texas. They even did it to him. So if Tony and Mary Kay don't like you, they're gonna run a campaign on you. He showed them way back when doing that. So this is what they do. If they got their guy and you're not their guy, they're gonna run a campaign on you like you ain't that good. Nah, they're not. You need to be traded. Why he even here? He showed footage of Mary Kay way back when. Who was that? Brady Quinn? I think it was Brady Quinn, y'all. They did it to Brady Quinn. They did it to other quarterbacks. They do a smear campaign on you, bro. They do a whole smear campaign on you. And when he showed that, I said, "Oh, damn!" So he showed it. He said Mary Kay and Tony go way back, and they pick out quarterbacks they don't like, and they run the same quarterback play on that quarterback they don't like. So they've been doing this for years, and the Browns organization know they be doing it, and they still let them in there to talk mess and lie on their quarterback. And that's the problem that a lot of us don't like. Why is the organization allowing Tony, Mary Kay, Cabot, and other media people lie on players and still come up and ask them questions? I don't know. That is kind of crazy. Saeed says Shedeur is known for his intelligence breakdown defenses. Now all of us all these months he's still not ready. Hey Saeed, they keep saying it. Progress. I don't care what the lingo is. He gonna figure it out and way before 5 months. Again, there's no offense they ever ran that Shedeur can't run right now. Joe Flacco offense, easy money. Dylan Gabriel offense, easy money. So what is going on that Shedeur can't run those same offenses that Flacco and Dylan Gabriel just run? It's a lie, right? You know it's a lie, bro. It's just something to stall out. They just stalling out, in my opinion, they stalling out hoping that Dylan Gabriel pan out. They stalled out hoping Flacco pan out, it didn't work out. They stalled out hoping Kenny Pickett pan out, it didn't pan out. Now they stalling out hoping that Dylan Gabriel pan out. That's the only logical explanation you can come up with why they keep trying to lie and say he's slow. He's slow, man. He can't figure it out. That's the only logical reason. They wanted all those other quarterbacks to succeed. 2 of them gone, 1 of them left, and something in the back of their head is like, man, it ain't go. When he get in there, he gonna shut it down. This is my opinion, y'all. My observation. My observation is saying they hope that all the other quarterbacks pan out. They did 2. They 2 are gone. Dylan Gabriel 2 starts. It didn't look so good, right? So they already know the fans want Shedeur. You can tell some of the teammates want Shedeur, and you can tell that it just might turn around once he get in there. And if it do, they already know. They got to admit, we was wrong. And it's my opinion, my observation. They don't want to be wrong about Dylan Gabriel, y'all. So they're going to give him all the chance in the hell to try to turn it around, right? They don't want to be wrong about this because they know we coming. We going to shoot right at him. We right here waiting, too. They know it. They can feel it. They can feel it. We right here waiting. Uh-huh. All that disrespect. Okay. Disrespect his dad. Disrespect him. Disrespect his family. Disrespect his support system, his fans. Now he number 2. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So we right here waiting. And they feel it. They know. I don't care what Tony. I don't listen to the noise. Oh, we don't care if you listen, Tony. Y'all gonna feel the wrath of us. We just wait. So even look, it's the Dolphins. It's my other team. It's the Dolphins, y'all. They not good at all. The Dolphins ain't good at all. But it don't mean they can't beat the Browns. If the Browns don't beat the Dolphins, bro. If the Browns don't beat the Dolphins, hell no. And that's my other team. Green Bay, the Dolphins on my NFL team. If the Browns don't beat the Dolphins, bro, Shedeur should be starting next game. If the offense don't score at least 25 points on the Dolphins, if the Browns don't score at least 25 points on the Dolphins, Shedeur should start next game, bro. There's no reason they should not score 25 points on the Dolphins, bro. My other team is horrible. We got the same record as the Browns, 1-6. There's no reason why the Browns can't score over 25 points, at least 25 points on the Dolphins. If they can't do that and they lose, Shedeur should be starting next week, straight up. Creepy Pig, what up, man? He says, hey, you already know. Kevin! You already know. What up, man? What's up with you, Creepy Pig? So he said, hell, the New York Jets thirsty for Shedeur. I mean, I'm just saying, man. All I'm saying, Shedeur don't need no top-notch nothing. Not a top-notch receivers, not a top-notch running back, not a top-notch line. Give him a mediocre. Mediocre means you still do your job, right? You still can get the job done, just not at a super high level or this, but you still can still play. Still, you know what I'm saying, at the average. Give him an average line at best, an average receiving core at best, average running back at best, and watch what goes on. What are we talking about? We already seen it already. You know what I'm saying? So I think Mary Kay is starting to see the writing on the wall. So she's trying to like kind of come over, but still stay over there with Dylan Gabriel. That's what it looks like. It looks like Mary Kay is trying to come over, you know what I'm saying? But still trying to support Dylan Gabriel at the same time. But I think she sees the writing on the wall. Once Shedeur get in there, it's on, baby. It's over. It's on. So you can see she's trying to give him compliments. She's starting now to come around with the compliments. You know, we can see the compliments, right? But still like, oh yeah, he still gotta wait. So she give him compliments. The accuracy, man, the accuracy. Oh man, the accuracy. And he can fit it in that window. He can fit it in there. Well, you gotta process to fit it in the window, man. You gotta be able to process how much arm strength, how much velocity, how much this to fit it in. That's called processing too. So you can't say he processed better than a person who could process fitting balls in the window. You got to be able to process the speed, how much arm strength you got to put in there, the timing you got to do it to get it in there, because the defense is all up on them. That's called processing too, Mary Kay. So how the hell is Dylan Gabriel a better processor, but Shedeur taking chances balls is better than his regular balls? And I ain't saying pause either. I'm not saying pause. I ain't from the pause era. Pause. No, balls in the window. Balls in the window. Yo, Chris Vick says Shedeur is one play away from being in the. Hey, I mean, we can't say one play away. Dealing with Kevin. Kevin gonna be like, no. Kevin gonna be like, no, get back up. Y'all see what happened last game? Keep getting up, keep getting up, keep getting up, keep getting up, keep getting up. He took Shedeur out. Remember, he took Shedeur out to win the last game, to win the game. He took Shedeur out. Remember that? I just wanted to get Tyron Huntley. I just want to get Tyron in there. You know what I'm saying? He's getting some playing time. Remember, he took Shedeur out to go win the game. He took him out. But Dylan Gabriel can stay in the game all game. Get up, boy. Get up. Almost interception. Sack. Get up, boy. Man, I'm going to take Shedeur out and let Tyron Huntley get in there. What? But Dylan Gabriel can stay the whole game and mess over the whole game? I bet you Shedeur would have won that game. I bet you Shedeur would have won that game last Sunday. He would have won that game because that game was still close. It was close. It was still close. I bet you Shedeur would have won that game. I bet you any type of money. I bet you any type of money. If Shedeur would have got put in there, they would have beat the Steelers. Any type of money. Any type of money, bro. Any type of money. He said Stefanski is stubborn. He has to be fired for Shedeur to get his shot. Nah, Shedeur's shot gonna come. The owner already said he wanted to see both of the quarterbacks. So, you know, we don't know when, but if they lose on Sunday, I think Shedeur should definitely start the next game. They lose on Sunday, Shedeur should definitely start the next game, bro. Like, definitely start the next game. This should not be one more game. No. Nah. They lose on Sunday against the Dolphins? Come on, bro. There's no way. But again, they both are the same, they got the same record. And the Dolphins do be scoring points. Don't sleep on the Dolphins. They do be scoring points. They just can't stop nobody. But they do be scoring. So if Dylan Gabriel and the Browns lose on Sunday against the Dolphins, Shedeur should be starting the week after. He should be starting the week after. They should not be no, we gotta see, I gotta talk to my team. No. That's 3 starts, 3 L's, put somebody else in. You know what I'm saying? 3 starts, 3 L's, put somebody else in. We should not see Dylan Gabriel play 4 games. No. 3 starts, 3 L's, put somebody else in, man. Put somebody else in. Straight up. Straight up, man. We gonna see though. We gonna see. We gonna see what's going on. He says, why Tony Grassi not talking about the 6 sacks he had against the Steelers? He holding the Rams yeah. Most of not everybody though. Don't get it twisted. Not everybody, but certain Dylan Gabriel supporters are not talking about the sacks. They're not talking about the hospital balls, and they're not talking about the almost 6 interceptions. Almost 6 interceptions. Though could have easy, but we're not gonna do ifs. I don't really do ifs, but it could have been. I don't do it. Could have. It didn't happen, so he ain't got it. But another team, they picking him off. Another team is not gonna let him throw almost 6 interceptions and drop the ball 6 times. Another team is gonna pick off at least 3 of them things. At least 3. At least 3. But yeah, it's some people calling them out, but not everybody. Not everybody calling them out. But some people are calling them out though on those almost interceptions. All right, y'all. So let's go. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. They saying Joe Flacco out there looking crazy. He looking good. They said Joe Flacco looking good right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. They said Joe Flacco looking like the resurrected Joe Flacco. Oh. Remember last week Joe Flacco threw two touchdowns. Ooh, and the Bengals take the lead. Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. Kevin Stefanski, man. The receivers too. The receivers are dropping the ball. But it's that goddamn system, man. It's that damn system, man. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. The Bengals take the lead before halftime. 20-10. The Bengals are winning 20-10 versus the Steelers. Let me see what Joe Flacco got. Let me see what Joe Flacco. What you got, Joe Flacco? Let's see what Joe Flacco got, y'all. Hold on. Joe Flacco got 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown? Let me see. Hold on. Go to the box score. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions already. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions already, y'all. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. So they got Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions already. Flacco got 2 touchdowns. 2 games, 4 touchdowns already. Joe Flacco got 4 touchdowns and 2 games already. Hello? And his team up 20-10 before halftime. Defense got 2 interceptions on Aaron Rodgers, and he got 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns last week, 2 touchdowns this week, and this is before halftime. Joe Flacco can have 4 to 5 touchdowns today. Could be. What'd that tell y'all? We know the receivers, but the play calling is trash. Half play calling, half receivers, right? If he could go over there, across the street to Cincinnati, and already scored 4 touchdowns in 2 games, and this game not even over with, what'd that tell you? The receivers and the play calling, trash. The receivers and play calling, trash. That's it. Joe Flacco having a baller already. Crazy, right? Crazy. Steelers were beatable against the Browns. Yes, they were. The Steelers is not that good. They're not. The Steelers not even that good. They're not. They're not a good team like that. They win games, but you can beat them. You can definitely beat them. I can definitely beat them. Joe Flacco out here doing his thing, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What that tell y'all? Receivers in the system gotta go. Crazy, man. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. All right, y'all. Let's get some of these other videos. Hold on.
And you put more energy in life, business, sports. Like when things aren't going your way, you find one thing that you do well and you put more energy into that. And for the Browns, you needed to put more energy into Quinshon Judkins and that run game. And that was your path to turn this thing around and to have a good offense. But it's just not going to happen. It's not going to be the case. They want to get an evaluation on Dylan Gabriel and drop him back 57 times. Okay, you see what that looks like. I think you've got your answer on Dylan Gabriel. He's a backup quarterback that has no business starting games in the National Football League. I did some research last night, Chris. We've had, since dating back to 2023, there have been 19 consecutive quarterbacks that have had over 50 passing attempts in a game. All of those guys have scored at least 10 points. You have to go back to week 7 in 2023 to find a quarterback that had over 50 passing attempts and that was unable to score 10 points in an actual NFL game. In life,
Oh, my bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Hold on. So what he's saying is, you should have ran the ball more. You should have ran the ball more. That's why you picked him up. Why did you stop running the ball? You want to get more film with Dylan Gabriel, so you went 52 times? He said in the history of NFL, I think he said 19 quarterbacks dropped back 52 times, and they was able to score 10 points or more. I think he said 10 points or more. That's what he said. That's what he talking about right there. Let's see.
I'm assuming Tony Shedeur will definitely be the backup. I'm assuming for this game. Is barring injury, is there any way the Browns would make that change if the offense is struggling?
There's going to be a call for it if Gabriel turns the ball over 3 times in the first half. Now, if they're handing off and punting, there's no reason to make a change. But if Gabriel is the reason they're in a hole to Miami at halftime, you know that stadium's going to be loud. Now, whether Stefanski does it, we'll see. He has not in the past with anybody else.
He said 17-20 Bengals lead in the third quarter. Okay, cool. Hey, do y'all believe Shedeur would get a chance on Sunday? Will Shedeur get a chance? Any type of chance? Or it takes for Dylan Gabriel to turn the ball over multiple times? Will they put Shedeur in at any point? Or Dylan Gabriel has to turn the ball over for Shedeur to get in there? What do y'all think? Y'all think he would let Shedeur get in there if Dylan Gabriel turned the ball over? Or you don't think he'll get in there at all? It got to be an injury. I don't know, y'all. The way he think about Shedeur, I don't think turnovers ain't gonna matter. I think he got to get injured, bro. I think Dylan Gabriel has to have a severe injury for Shedeur to get in. The way he treating Shedeur, bro, it don't matter. I think Dylan Gabriel has to have an injury, bro.
Tony Shedeur will definitely be the backup.
What's the matter of time before we see our boy Shedeur, man? Because I mean, like, they hesitated to make him the backup quarterback for whatever reason it is. Dylan Gabriel, man, like, I think he's a baller. He's all right, but if I'm looking at it, man, he had like 30 or 50 some passes, man. It was only a few of them over 10 yards completed.
I think Dylan Gabriel might be our age, right under us. You're pushing 40. He might be about 35 at this point. I think he played about 8 or 9 years in college. If I allow a quarterback to throw 50 passes and he doesn't get it done, then he's not the quarterback. Put Shedeur in and let him throw 50 passes, and let's see what his stats look like.
If we're going to be honest, the game that Dylan was supposed to play, he was end up hurt. That's the game Shedeur played in the preseason. Shedeur went out there and made some crazy throws. He made his team look better. He made his players look better. So, I mean, if we're going to be in all honesty, man, I think Shedeur is the better player.
Hey, we just saying. Hey, we just saying, right? We just saying. We let's keep it going. We just saying. Let me see. Hey, check this out. Coach Prime held a scrimmage for bench players for next year transfer portal. Look at this, and he always do this too. Look at this.
You already made it like that. A lot of you guys don't get to play. You don't get your chance to play. All right, this is your chance. I'm not crazy enough to think that all of you gonna be in the room next year. Some of you gonna jump in the portal. This is an opportunity for you to get some portal film. Okay, so I'm the kind of coach that's gonna make sure we cut it, hype it up, give it to you however you want it. Make sure you're looking good in your portal tape. So this is some of you guys don't get to play. They're playing on jumping. You already made up your mind to jumping, so I'm just trying to help you jump. Okay? Rest of you guys plan on just staying here, rubbing it out, doing your doggone thing. I want you to get you some good tape, get you some good film so you can assess yourself. And you all should be watching yourself practice. You all should be watching yourself to see how you're going about to see what improvement you need, what you got to work on. This is your day. I think we got cheerleaders for you today. I don't know if we got band members. I know this trying. I was trying to get the whole shebang to make you have the feeling that it's game day for you. So when you come out there, it's game day. You're going to have your own stretch, right? You're stretching. You got to stretch them separately. The rest of you guys is playing, practicing. We got to have a good practice today to end this thing. But you're going to stay your butt here. Don't leave and support your teammates. The coaches, main staff, we going up top to watch them. Don't be around and let the rest of the coaches support staff. You guys got this today. Everybody got this. Make sure they run it home and off the field as we doing the game. We're going to have everybody on one side of the field, far side, cheerleading for me on the next side. So you're going to have it. Do your thing. Have a great day today. You guys are playing the game. Get your minds right. Like that.
And that's fire. For the ones who are planning on jumping in the portal next year, he's going to give them portal film. So he's going to put together a scrimmage, right? The scrimmage, he's going to put together a scrimmage so they can have their own portal tape. It's going to get filmed, chopped up, and ready to go. So they can send out their films. Since they're not going to play that much, they'll have film ready. So when they jump in the portal, they got film, and it's going to look real good. It's going to play like a real game. They're going to record it, edit it, chop it up, and give it to them. So when they jump in the portal next year, when the season over, they have portal tape. Hey, you can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. Oh, you can't beat that. A lot of coaches don't do that. If you're going to leave, you don't leave empty-handed. For Coach Prime to say, for all the ones who are ready to leave after this season because you don't play a lot, let's get you some film where you can shop around when you hit the portal. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, you got to applaud that, too. You got to applaud that. You got to applaud that. Yeah. Shout out to Joe Flacco, man. Joe Flacco out there doing his thing, man. Again, Joe Flacco is a good game manager. Give him some receivers, you good money. That's common sense. The Browns receivers, they drop a lot of balls. They drop a lot of balls, but Joe Flacco will throw an interception on your ass too. But yeah, the the Brown receivers are just dropping balls left and right, especially the ones they should catch. It's just, it's sad, man. It's really sad out here. I don't know who that is. Damn. He says is one of the Brown safety says. Grant says I was asked is wait he said Grant was asked what is it like for them to for the team after starting 1-5. I don't even know what winning feels like anymore. I forgot. Hey yo, the Brown safety said he don't even know what winning feels like no more. He forgot. That's crazy. That's crazy work, bro. This nigga's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be back. I gotta get something to eat. All right, I'll be back. I'll probably be back later. I'll probably be back later. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get something to eat, and I gotta go do something. All right. So like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll probably be back later. Yeah, probably back later on tonight. I gotta go get something to eat. Okay. But I missed 2 days, so I had to make sure I pop out real quick. But I might come back a little later too. So stay tuned for that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.